This is Red from This Building Matters, and in this video I'm going to take you to the William Livingstone Memorial Lighthouse, which is the only one of its kind in the world. I put out videos like this every Friday, so please subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Let's check it out. By September of 1881, the first Belle Isle Lighthouse was under construction. Industrial America was on the rise, and with it came more ships on the Detroit River, moving everything from European textiles to Keweenaw copper. Belle Isle was a much more rugged place back then, so a light was necessary to keep ships from running aground on its swampy shores. The island was so swampy that portions had to be filled in to construct the light, which was first automated on April 13, 1882. The island was rugged and raw, though more roads and recreational areas were added over time. On April 17, 1925, William Livingstone died. He was a sailor, banker, publisher, and clubman. More specifically, he was the president of the Lake Carriers Association for more than 25 years, president of the Dime Savings Bank, where he died in his office downtown, and a friend of Henry Ford. Those close to Livingstone wanted to build a testament to a man who meant a lot to Detroit and the shipping industry in the Great Lakes region, so it was proposed that a lighthouse be built on the far end of Belle Isle to honor him. The new lighthouse was set to work in tandem with the old lighthouse, not replace it. On October 17, 1930, dedication services were held for the William Livingstone Memorial Lighthouse. Professor Giza R. Marodi designed the light, and Detroit architect Albert Kahn brought it to life. It is reported to be the world's only all-marble lighthouse. In the autumn of 1941, the old Belle Isle Lighthouse was demolished. The Detroit Free Press reported, like so many other Detroit landmarks that already have fallen, it is yielding to progress and modernization. A state-of-the-art Coast Guard station was built in its place and is still in use today. In the 1950s, the United States built dozens of Nike missile batteries in and around cities that were significant targets due to high population density, manufacturing might, or military bases nearby. Detroit had several of these facilities, and in 1954, the U.S. Army leased land from Detroit adjacent to the lighthouse to construct one, later called D-26. The base's double launch area could defend the Detroit-Cleveland region from Soviet attacks. Luckily, these missiles were never used, and the program was scrapped entirely by 1974. On August 19, 1980, vandals broke into the William Livingstone Memorial Lighthouse and stole two of the four panels that operated the light atop the tower. Handcrafted in Paris around 1850, they were not replaceable, so the light saw semi-modernization. In 1991, the lighthouse underwent some renovations. At the time, this portion of the island wasn't as open as it is today. In 2013, the Michigan Department of Natural Resources took over the island from the city of Detroit, and things started to change pretty quickly. As Detroit increased in popularity, this area soon became a common place to find hikers, people fishing, and the occasional nudist. Depending on which way you're going, Michigan's Iron Bell Trail starts or ends here, connecting Belle Isle and Detroit to Ironwood in Michigan's Upper Peninsula with two trails, one for hiking and one for cycling. An art piece and a plaque were installed here in 2022 to commemorate the trail. The parking lot was upgraded too. Belle Isle is a safe haven and one of my favorite places in the entire city, even in the winter, or whatever was going on in March this year. When hiking by the lighthouse, it's hard to imagine everything that happened here. Hopefully, it'll guard Belle Isle forever. If you enjoyed this, please throw a like on the video, drop a comment down below, and subscribe to the channel for a new video every Friday. Until next time, this building matters. You know you're out of shape when your arm is sore from holding up the camera to shoot an intro and outro, and it's really not a long intro or outro.